The Kevin Sutton Show. The Kevin Sutton Show. The Kevin Sutton Show.
Google me, baby. I'm almost famous.
Kevin Sutton Show live. We back again.
Swing the remix God.
That doesn't get you excited? Like, it's campaign season. 2020 elections. It's all in your face. Like, this is there's no room for anything else but campaigning. I got to the mailbox today and I had a letter from Sheriff John Mayra that was in my mailbox. And I was like, oh, am I getting arrested? No, I'm not getting arrested. He was just asking for my vote. And then there was another letter from Sheriff Mayra in the mailbox. But I didn't understand what it said, but I did see him on there, and I did see it said Mayra, but it said a lot of hola, como está, bien y tú, and all types of stuff like that.
Was it for me?
It was for you.
Oh, yay.
So he speaks multiple languages. He wants your vote, too.
Mine, too?
Yes. He wants. I just didn't understand exactly what he was talking about, but it pretty much seemed like the same thing he said to me, just
in Spanish.
American.
Did you get my letter in Spanish?
No.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That wasn't in there.
Did you, anybody else's literature stuff? No.
Ricky Singh.
Oh, really Ricky Singh or anti-Ricky Singh?
I don't know if it was an anti-Ricky Singh. I just saw Ricky Singh and I was like, oh, it's Ricky Singh.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's kind of, like you see the man's face everywhere.
But can he sing?
Can Ricky sing?
I don't know if he can sing. We should ask him if he can sing. Can you sing?
I can call him right now.
Like, Mr. Ricky Singh, can you sing?
Sing.
Yeah, I think we actually have to call him. You know whose phone he'll pick up a really quick phone call? Mayra, you should call Ricky Singh.
I'm not going to do that on the
No,
air.
you should call Ricky Singh and be like, Ricky Singh, can you actually sing? This is real. I mean, there's voters that want to know, can Ricky sing?
You have to put the Bluetooth on. You have to connect it to this so everybody can hear it.
Okay.
All you need is my wire, right?
Huh?
You need the wire?
No, it's Bluetooth. Mine's turning Bluetooth.
No, but
on.
I'm saying I thought you can take the wire and do it.
Okay, anyways.
Can
we get an introduction here? And we can find out if Ricky Singh sings. No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know her by now, it's the wonderful, the amazing Mayra with a lady's political point of view. And she's coming down in those stiletto heels, working it. Yeah.
So I have New Balance.
It's not stiletto heels.
New Balance.
But it is Commissioners Mayra Uribe.
Hey.
Or Mayra.
Or the lady's point of view.
Or the lady's point of view. It's all of that.
I think my computer ate your old one. I have no idea where that one is.
You still
I
cannot
really
find it.
should
I have
find
no-
a better
I-
intro.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Come on. Wait till you get to the White House.
Kids,
She's
there's
got
so
the-
many things.
She's got the show intro is for her. We even cut our old one from the old
Yeah.
station, which doesn't even exist anymore. We cut that.
The old station's gone?
Yeah,
it's
ESPN's
all
gone.
Have you not paid any attention? We left, it all fell apart.
There you go. That's why.
I'm just saying, it all fell apart. Not
So
just
what
a
do
little
they
bit.
have now?
Nothing.
This doesn't exist anymore.
It's
so
gone.
they all moved to WDBO.
That's it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 107.3 is the
Oh, yeah.
name.
They took over the Spanish station because I used to have Spanish music on 107.3, and now it's always talk radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Womp womp.
That's sad.
So
Is Daniel still on?
Yeah. He's on that.
him and Nick moved to their show. Their show stayed, but
But you know, DJ Nels left 95.3.
No
They changed
way.
up with some new people. The girl
Este's
that you got
gone.
met-
Esty?
Esty,
Esty
she has her own show.
Spanish show.
yeah,
Yeah, they gave her her own show.
Scott Inez is gone.
Scott and Ez are gone completely.
Yeah, he's
No
gone.
way.
Inez is gone. Yeah.
I just don't even have time to listen to music anymore or listen to radio.
oh, Orlando radio drama.
Oh, man.
But you know who's still there since came here to Florida in 1990 is Johnny Magic or Johnny's House.
Yeah.
Tony Marino.
And
still
Tony-
there.
He will
Marino.
still be here when we're all dead and gone. Like Johnny Magic will be like roaches when the apocalypse hits.
But Tony Marino, I was on Tony's show last week.
You didn't share the link.
Oh, oops.
I didn't.
Was it even uploaded?
Yeah, it was live.
But
It was
afterwards.
live during the 6
But the-
o'clock hour.
But afterwards was it uploaded?
Did they upload it? Did the station upload it?
I don't know.
Probably not, because we were like
We were the only ones.
Ones that would upload. Yeah.
We were the only ones that were doing it.
Let's just make a
can
note
find-
here.
they have it in the
When
canister.
we're no longer there, everything is over.
We'll find out about that. We'll ask Mr. Marino. This is Tony Marino. We'll get him to send it to you. Then we can drop it, add it as a tag in this.
Hey, but it's 16 days to the election, so lots of things are happening.
16 days. People are going crazy.
Cray.
Crazy.
Lost their mind.
That's what happens when you get closer to the election. Everybody's now acting like they're working.
Who did you see?
No, I'm just saying. Oh, I seen Samuel's mom canvassing over in East Suey's neighborhood. Yeah. So I saw them. I pulled over. I just wanted to let you know that you guys are doing a great job. Oh, excuse me. Doing a great job. And let Samuel know that I love him. She said, that is my son. I'm like, well, look at that.
Really?
Yes.
Aww.
And she gave me a dap.
Oh.
Did she have a mask on?
Yes, she had a mask on.
Did you have a mask on?
I'm in my car
But you were talking to her.
from 6 feet away.
Okay. Okay. Can we take a poll here? When you wear a mask, should it or should it not be covering your nose?
Of course it should.
It should cover your nose for your own safety.
No.
Yes.
What if you...
For your own safety.
What
the
if
nose situation isn't for protecting
I
others.
disagree. And Dr.
She
Fauci...
saw
Dr.
somebody
Fauci
at a restaurant, had a mask on,
at
giving
her
the food.
lip.
It wasn't at her lip.
It
Her
was. I
nose,
could see the top
her
of her
nostrils were
lip.
showing, right?
All of it.
Faith, Mayra was like, I'm a Lord, Jesus, I'm not going to eat no food from here. Her nostrils is showing. I was like, the nostrils through the mask is to make her feel easier
If
to
she
breathe, but it is not
breathes
for
through
your
her
protection.
nose.
It's not protecting. It
I
doesn't change anything for
say
you. The mask is to help you from getting anything that's going around.
No, the CDC
So the nose is
says
I don't know.
it's here.
It's for what?
Here, because people
For
breathe
where?
through their
For
nose.
where?
And what if she sneezed? Ha, geez.
Stuff doesn't come out of your nose
Yes,
like
they
that when you
do.
sneeze.
Yes, it doesn't take much.
It's also to prevent you from touching too. Touching
Your nose.
Yeah.
And your nose is directly connected to your respiratory system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Thank
should
you.
cover it.
But that's for protecting you.
And others.
No. Exactly what you explained is for protecting yourself.
But listen, no.
Not protecting
What if you do
others.
one of these and you,
Yeah, that's gross.
yeah.
They're going to do that regardless, though. People are wiping the sweat off their brow and then touching on stuff in the store. Like, you just can't trust anybody.
I'm sorry. I'm going to follow the CDC guidelines. Over
That
your
is for
nose.
how you should wear a
over
mask
your
to
mouth.
protect yourself, not
I don't
as
want
in
anyone around
protecting
me
others.
who doesn't have a mask over their nose
About their
and over their
saliva.
mouth.
Salivating all
They
over.
have
something.
saliva coming out of their nose. Snot. Snoot. Phil, chime in, please.
Kevin, do you wear
Underwear, yes.
okay, but do you keep your wang outside or do you leave it inside? How do you wear it? Do you keep
This
it
is
outside of the
how-
pants?
But that would be for my own protection.
But what if you pee?
For my own protection.
No.
That's
If
for
you
someone else's
pee-
protection.
You
Does it
guys
just
are
shut off
completely-
or does it?
That's for someone
tingle?
else's protection.
This would be the same argument of people saying,
I'm
look,
sorry.
I breathed in some smoke from a cigarette and now I put my mask on and look at all the smoke coming out. These masks
No,
do nothing.
Phil, do you see this picture here? Mm-hmm. Over. Not the same.
I don't know
Phil,
about you,
it's
but
okay to agree.
some people's boogers be coming out.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know how you
Corona
see boogers
boogers.
out?
You guys are
You see them
idiots.
corona boogers?
I'm not
Yeah.
playing with y'all anymore. So welcome to the Kevin Sutton Show on the Soapbox with the crew, Dr. Phil, Mayra with the ladies' point of view,
I'm now the podcast doctor.
the podcast doctor,
You can still have your
The
point of view.
the podcast
wait, no,
doctor
I'm the
Phil
one that-
Postradamus.
Wait, he was Dr. Phil. What did he do?
Then I was the podcast doctor.
No, you're the podcast doctor now.
Phil Stradamus.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were Dr. Phil, so you can have your opinion.
Uh-huh.
You know, I still have my lady's point of view,
Good.
and you're just Kevin.
Pretty much same
Pretty
time,
much,
right?
yeah, pretty much. Now, he's now Dr. Podcast.
The podcast doctor.
Oh,
Podcast
Dr.
doctor.
Podcast. What about Dr. Podcast?
Who's that?
You.
No,
He's
the podcast
Podcast.
doctor.
Because that was sold out. No.
That wasn't available.
That was
So you change your name. Imagine like when a kid's born, it's about what's available. You just
like
change their
license
name. Like, ooh, can't do that no more.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah. So Phil, I mean, it's so crazy. How long have we been off the radio show?
Like, not at the station?
Yeah.
August 2019.
So it's almost a year.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. It still feels longer than that.
it does.
It does. Because so much has happened in
Yeah,
the
we got a
world.
lot of start stops.
And a lot of things happened. Yeah. Because I did
2019
win.
just ain't right.
And we tried it for a while. And it was a lot.
2020 is 2020.
Everything that happened pre-corona feels like last year.
I would like to say you should get your thoughts of eating 12 grapes before 12 o'clock strikes is garbage.
What?
That's not true.
2020 has not been right.
Where did what grapes?
It's a Hispanic tradition. You
Bruh.
eat 12 grapes. We did it before and it worked.
We've done it every year since I met. Almost 19 years we've done it. And I'm just telling you, I think maybe we might not need to eat 12 grapes or maybe we need 24.
Dude, we got to do Santeria. What are you talking about?
What's Santeria? Sangria?
Sangria?
No, Santeria.
I don't know what that is.
How about
Bruja stuff.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. That's the only thing that'll fix it.
Kevin bought sage.
Didn't you see that doctor who said that you people with the demon seeds?
the demons? Did you see the seeds from China?
I didn't.
What is the seeds? Yeah. I
Have you
heard
seen
about it.
Yeah, they're basically people have been getting delivery of free seeds. Like, oh, it's for flour.
It's aliens.
But a lot of people are getting them, and they're
what does
like,
it do?
I didn't even order these, but they're like, oh, plant it in your garden. But they're all coming from China, and they're like, they don't know what type of
We're burying the aliens.
thing. That seems like straight out of a movie, right?
War of the Worlds.
I saw it on the news. They said, do not open the packages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have no idea what they are.
No, nobody knows what they are, and they said don't open it. Don't open it. If you get it, send it to them. Send it to the government so they can test
Wow,
it.
that's nuts.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Did you guys hear that they're looking at removing TikTok off the as an app?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are upset, but I'm saying this was the same situation that happened with drones. Just most people didn't pay attention, but the original drones, all of them were made in China, and they were actually GPS tracking. Whenever they would go up and fly and send images, they would send it to the owner and also send it to China. So anywhere these drones were flying and getting videos, they were getting all of that information over in China. And, you know, when people first started getting drones, they were flying them in areas that you're not supposed to fly over. They were, you know, people's private backyards. They were over Disney areas and all, you know, they were over airport areas, and all that was going to China.
See, I'm simple-minded. If I got a drone and I wanted to spy, I would spy my neighbors doing it. That's it. Hang out in the window. There we go. I'm good.
How you like your house? You like it?
My house is great.
You love it?
Yeah.
And that apartment life, you let it go.
Oh my gosh,
You can't even think about being in an apartment right now.
dude.
They fixed up your old apartment so far.
You can only polish a turd so much. Okay, you can only polish a turd so much. Myra, I went to work. Right, I left work at 9. I left to go to work at 9 o'clock one time. Right, go walk down the stairs. I see these two people just standing at the bottom of the steps. They don't move. I asked them, "Hey, can you move so I can go to work?" They move. I get in the car. I literally turn onto the street, and then my lady calls me. She said, "There's gunshots. Someone's bleeding right there on those steps."
Like, right at the steps.
Man,
Lily, right
Phil,
there.
You
Right
could have
there.
been shot.
Right there. Those dudes. The two dudes that were standing there.
Were they arguing when you walked by?
I don't know. They stopped talking when I opened the door, so maybe. But as soon as I got in the car and drove off, one of them shot him.
Wow.
Welcome
That's
to the
crazy.
apartment life.
Yeah. So, well, everybody's doing good. And, you know, the last time we had a show, it was in the midst of Corona.
And we are
And-
still in the mess.
And we're still in the midst of Corona. And, you know, I had a moment today. Faith and I went to go pick up some lunch for the campaign workers. And she knows to bring a mask.
Faith?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know, we all know we're supposed to be wearing masks, but that's normal for her now.
Right.
You know,
Keys, wallet, mask.
keys, cell phone, ear pods, and your mask. It's kind of scary. It's a little scary. It's a little surreal that our young people are being raised like this. You know, I don't know if we could have handled it when we were kids.
Especially with no internet.
I know. So it's just a strange time. I hope people are being safe. You know, we've seen COVID affect our family directly. And for a long time, you just knew of people. You know,
Yeah.
and people would say, I got it, or My family's got it. And every once in a while you hear somebody passing, but to feel it up close, this thing is real. And we've decided as parents, we're not sending Faith back to face-to-face school.
Oh, you're not? So she's doing the distance learning.
She is. So
she a junior now? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's going. The good thing is the schools let you do semester by semester.
All right.
Which is nice. So we're going to try the first semester.
Yeah.
I mean, there's talks of a vaccine that's in the works that the government apparently with the pharmaceutical companies agreed on a price, and they're making it. And they've tried it out, I believe, on 30,000 people is what the news said.
Isn't
I
this
like
how
the
I Am
word
Legend
tried.
started? Isn't that how I Am Legend started?
Yes.
Let those people do
Identical.
it first.
Identical to I Am Legend.
So you guys need
I didn't see I Am Legend.
Yeah, with Will Smith.
another dog.
And he
I'm
had
not
the
a big
doggy.
Will Smith guy.
You've seen the movie.
Why? Because of the techniques?
Maybe not. Because she doesn't like the aliens and killing
Yeah, but what happened,
zombies.
basically?
The world ended. The vaccine killed everybody
Really?
Yeah.
and turned them into zombies.
Really fast zombies. Not like Walking Dead zombies.
Wow.
Like, I can deal with Walking Dead
They
zombies.
turned into like zombie vampires because they couldn't come
Yeah,
out
like they were
in
super
the
fast.
day.
Like I'm like, no, this is not normal. I didn't feel comfortable.
and they
with
were
that.
smart.
It was the same thing with the movie with the guy from Top Gun. Can't remember Tom Cruise. That zombie movie he did. They were like super fast zombies.
No, that was Brad Pitt.
Was that Brad Pitt?
Yeah, World War Z.
Yeah. See, nah, bruh. I don't like that. Like,
No?
I'm like the Walking Dead type of zombie situation. I'm cool with that. I'm prepared for that situation.
Do you know Kevin
just
has a
can't.
plan to drop Faith and I?
To drop.
Yeah, basically on his own.
What do you?
We're dead weight.
Yeah, they got to go.
I mean, so am I. I mean, look at my leg.
Yeah, like you just can't. You can't. There's not. If you are not willing to eat dog food, we can't chill.
Or toilet paper. Like
Eat
use
toilet paper?
Use toilet paper. I don't want to use a leaf.
Oh, you like that the use of toilet paper? You need that?
Yeah, I went.
You're
ballistic.
almost there right now.
I went ballistic. Dude, I was ready. I was like, I got my gun. I'm ready to go. It's like, hey, if Bravo don't have toilet paper, this is it. I'm sorry.
But anyway, on a serious note,
If there was some note before you leave this moment, is there something in this world that you just feel like outside of your family, your loved ones, and your friends, and going to church? Is there something that you like
Zaxby's.
the world ends and is like, okay, I need to have X? Is there something that you like? I need to have. Like, just think about Walking Dead and like, there's no cell phone signal. There's no internet. Like, all that's done. I could deal without that. But like, what else?
can you really?
I can. I've left my phone multiple times.
AC.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
AC.
AC is,
Like living outside, I couldn't do it.
yeah. Like, you just look at them and you know everybody stank. That's what the show looks like. A whole bunch of stanky people.
Mm-hmm. And dirty. Nobody washes clothes anymore.
Yeah.
Nah.
They lost detergent. Like, what happened?
It just runs out. There's no warehouse making laundry
But
detergent.
there's so much detergent. It would take a lot. I mean, I can
No,
understand
you know what?
stores
That's
lose
what I
food.
always thought, right? But look at how we are with Lysol right now. I still have yet to see cans of Lysol
Home
in
Depot
store.
has them for like $6
Where?
a can.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah, people were making posts.
It's hard. I mean, Lucia goes out every day trying to go find some stuff because, she wants to help the schools out and stuff. And there's not.
No, they're saying everything's cool. Like, yeah, because we got toilet paper back, so people like Phil are okay. But there's other things, like there's plenty of what's that, Free Breeze? There's Free Breeze everywhere. I wonder how their stocks is doing.
Probably good.
Because there's like a whole section at the store of Free Breeze.
There's
like
plenty of
everything
Febreze.
you can possibly imagine is all there. And then there's a big gap. And like, what's that gap? Oh, it's all Lysol products. What should have been there.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like,
Well, we got lucky because we got this office right before Corona got really bad. And Kevin had bought a ton, like 6 or 7 cans of Lysol. Remember?
Yeah.
They were only $2 and something cent.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're like $6 and
Yeah.
up.
I would still buy it because, I mean, Lysol is.
We've
good.
always bought Lysol.
Yeah.
I like
you know?
Lysol.
He's
I
always like Lysol. And who would have thought that would have been our saving grace during all this?
I had a bunch of bleach, Clorox bleach, and Lysol and all types
And
of
toilet
stuff.
paper.
I like to disinfect when I go into a place. I like if I'm gonna get germs, I want to be my germs.
Yeah, he came in here and sanitized this whole building. So, remember, you even made a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a crazy time, guys. It's really crazy. The economy's really bad. The governor stretched out no evictions or foreclosures for another month.
But what about landlords? Have they done anything for landlords?
No, landlords are now suing, and I think it's really bad. What they did say is that the federal government is now giving more to businesses so that landlords and people like that can apply for finances. But you know what the biggest thing we realize is a lot of people don't do their stuff right.
A lot of people.
I know a lot of, like we at the county had offered, we were going to give 6,500 companies in Orange County $10,000. Free $10,000. All you had to do is 1 through 13 on the list.
Okay. Do you
And
remember?
people-
Do you remember some of these?
County tax, filing your returns, doing your quarterlies, paying your employees, not doing
Having
1099s.
employees.
A lot of paperwork that people don't do. And
Wow.
they didn't qualify. We have
But
had
for
to,
the longest time, people thought, you know, you have a business, you can do W-9s for employees, and you can have them be independent contractors, and people did that like crazy. And now all of a
but
sudden
that's
you're like,
not an employee.
I know, but
Because
technically
if you're
it is
not-
an employee, but they're not an employee. But
If you're not paying employment tax,
yeah.
they're not an employee.
Oh,
Bottom line.
That's the way people are kind of getting out of that. And now it's like, oh, you need it. And it's like, oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah. So basically, if you did a service and I owed you $100, I'd give $100, as opposed to you get $85, $7.50 goes to the government, and I pay the other $7.50, which is how we all get our regular bills. You know, the employer pays half of that employment tax. So businesses were making out because they weren't paying their share for that employee. But now they got hurt.
Need that $10,000.
Wow. So you guys were able to give all of it out then, were you?
No, they had
so
to
we
change
changed
the
rules.
guidelines.
Wow.
Changed the rules already once, and now we just changed them for a second time. Good news is, though, one of the things that we skipped out on a lot are people who are like you employ yourself. So let's say you pay your taxes on yourself. Now you get to apply for up to $3,000.
Say what?
So if you're an employee of your own company,
Okay. So what
meaning
website
you
do I go
pay
to?
taxes and quarterlies, you can apply
Okay.
for $3,000 from the government.
But what if I
Orange
haven't
County.
made any money for quarter?
So what it is it's 10% up to 10% or $3,000 of what you've paid, what you've made last year in gross receipts.
Oh man, I ain't making nothing like that.
Yeah. So if you made $10,000, you'd only qualify for $1,000.
Gotcha.
But if you made, $30,000, you'd get $3,000.
So what about this guy? He's a Floridian.
Oh, with the Lamborghinis?
Yeah, this guy got
That's
$3.9 million in PPP.
Because he actually had a real business, and he could prove that he had it. And they said, okay, here's the money.
But
He qualified those 13 questions.
But
why would
they
you-
were fake. They were fake documents.
No, I thought
Yeah,
it was.
no, they were
Oh my
fake
goodness, I thought he had real employees.
Because think about it. You can go fill out your taxes and print out a W-2 and all that stuff, just not turn it into the government. You get
I
a
thought
copy.
the only part was fake was that he did not use it on paying his employees
No, he falsified documents.
to get the money. Whoa!
What kind of idiot? He wouldn't have gotten caught if he ain't buy a dang old Lamborghini.
Yep. It's horrible,
Dude,
dude.
I wouldn't even buy a Lamborghini. Kevin, would you buy a Lamborghini? I'm not even that kind of person.
No, I
Did he
would
buy,
never.
like, two?
I would never buy a Lamborghini. I don't like them.
He went to Saks Fifth Avenue too and balled out.
Yeah,
They're
I don't
too
like
low
them.
to the ground, and it's
No.
hard. I
wouldn't
can't. I
even-
wouldn't be able to get in and get out easily.
That would be a funny video to watch.
Me?
Me and you trying to get into one.
I really like Ford trucks. I would get me a nice decked out truck, and then I do like the Lincoln SUV that we saw the other day. I really
I
like
get
that.
An aviator.
Well, the Aviator.
Yeah, I really dig that car, bro.
I
Yeah.
really do. I
And
can't
not
wait.
because Lincoln, my son, but
that was just icing.
Yeah.
just icing on the cake.
Icing.
But I've always liked Lincolns from the Lincoln Town Car back in the 90s. So
Yeah.
I just think there's a nice class to the Lincoln, and then like the Navigators and stuff like that. Like they just have a nice.
Why don't you guys get one?
And there's like the Cadillacs, and it's like I like American-made products
Yeah, me
when it
too.
comes to cars.
I've owned all American cars until I started getting the Volkswagens. Why don't you guys get one?
A Volkswagen? Why do I want a Volkswagen?
No. A Lincoln.
Because you need to have income. It's tight times.
That is true.
Yeah,
You know?
tight time frame.
It's very tight.
Well, you can file a PPP loan.
like I think I
If you
need one
want
of them.
I can't.
Today in the news.
I can't apply for anything.
Well,
But
Myra, I saw Scandal with you attached to it.
Scandal. The show?
No, with you attached to it.
What happened?
Hello, what's with these child labor driving around in a panel van
just say-
with broken
Unmarked.
Nikes?
Unmarked.
That's the word.
White
Unmarked.
Panam.
What
It was a 2020 Ford 17-passenger van.
what is going on with that? Like, do I need to call CPS? Like,
It was
what-
CPS.
Child Protective Services.
It's not
DCF.
DCF.
There's a DCF,
Department.
but
Yes,
there's
so
also
there's
child
other
protective. There's
there's
also
another
child
one.
Make it
protective.
up.
I've
No.
never had to call on nobody. So I don't know.
I didn't know they had a new department.
Who have you been calling on?
You know, I got to tell you, I don't mind when people talk about me. It's cool. But I've been really, really proud of the people who have helped me and supported me and these young adults who we're mentoring and hopefully giving them a better future. And that's the best people can do. You know, we have, 12 amazing high schoolers from schools in our district, with the exception of the 3 kids from Bishop Moore, but that have worked hard. We've gone and opened them high school debit accounts. We've helped them. We gave them summer jobs. They were already helping before. And Kevin and I said, you know what? For the summer, let's give these great kids who are already volunteering, whose parents, by the way, are amazing and approve and are so excited. I mean, they made Kevin a cheesecake.
Cheesecake. It was
Yeah.
delicious.
And for someone to say something like that is just so degrading and so bad.
And she was like, little boy. And I'm like, wow, that's so wrong because the guy's actually 18. He's just really short.
19.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's 19. He's just really short.
He's not. He's 5 foot tall.
She's like, that little boy I saw him. I'm like, and then that's his brother that's 17.
Yeah. And then his other brother that's 16.
And she's like, these little boys, they're jumping out of the van. An unmarked white panel van.
And the smallest one is 4'8". So
Wow.
He's
Yeah.
short.
You know, Dominic's 5 foot tall now.
really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
You can't be mad at people for being short, though.
he's 8.
I think her name was Karen.
I believe. But you know, that's really messed up. You know?
Yeah.
That is really messed up. How do you take like some good the kids were like oh my gosh. And so if TikTok's around, we got this really cool video coming out where they each get to talk about what grade they're in and what they're
Yeah.
studying and how they've impacted my life and vice versa. So I love these kids. You know, Faith is part of them. She's 16. She's going to be 17. And I'm proud of them. They have worked so hard, and a lot of this election is going to be due to them.
Wow.
Right, Kev?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's working hard, doing what we have to do, and you know, she's like, oh, you know, you got the kids doing it, but like, there's adults too. There's like 8 adults that
I know.
go out canvassing with
the
us.
ages vary from 14 to the oldest volunteers, like 77.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah. We just had a lot of people help us. We were actually trying to make a list, and the amount of people that have helped us since we started this re-election campaign, we're over like 50 people. Who
Oh
have
yeah,
come,
easily.
That's
done
amazing.
Written letters, colored postcards, stood on corners, put stamps on. I mean, easily over 50 people who've helped our campaign.
It shows. I mean, I've seen your stuff everywhere, literally,
Yeah.
and
I
I've seen
know.
your billboard.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And it's amazing. So,
I've only seen one.
which one did you see? The one
One
here on
over
Orange
here.
Avenue?
Yeah.
Isn't it huge? The
It
first
is.
time we saw it, because we come that way to come to the office, and we're like, whoa. And then Lincoln was in the back seat. He's like, Mommy.
That was funny.
That was funny. Because my head, you know, you guys always
Well,
make fun of
I
me.
mean-
I have a big head.
It's a realistical picture.
But it's a billboard that's low, so
Yeah.
you can't miss it when you're driving down the road.
It's like a Myra dinosaur, just because the
Like
tree is right
the
there,
T-Rex at the Universal.
and the light shines right on your face.
Wouldn't it be kind of cool if my eyes could blink or I could wave?
That would be
kinda-
creepy. But yeah,
that would be really.
that would be cool though. It's just a little waving arm on there.
I was sign waving. I don't want to say standing on a corner because you'll make that sound really bad. I was sign waving,
I stand on the corner.
and people were so nice. They're like, "Hi, and yelling, "We got you. We're voting for you. You got our vote." So I
Did they
think
give you
everyone-
money, Kevin?
I've had fingers flicked at me.
What kind of fingers?
Middle fingers.
Peace.
No,
Thumbs
not
up?
the peace ones.
They flicked you off.
I've gotten those.
Wow.
I think it's because I'm black. No, it's because they don't like you.
Oh.
They didn't know who I was.
They get a job.
They're like, oh, the hell with her. I'll never vote for her.
They
I'm like,
said that
okay.
too?
Yeah, and then they gave me the
Who's
finger.
they?
It was 2 people in one day, back to back. They gave me the double finger.
They put both hands up, so they left the
No,
steering wheel. Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm saying one person drove by, gave me the finger,
crashed.
and then another person.
And they
came
both
by
yelled
and
at you.
They both yelled out the window, "I'll never vote for her."
Wow.
You can't vote anyway. You're a felon.
So I don't know.
Where did that happen?
Chickasaw.
Wow.
Oh, were they Spanish?
I don't know.
There's that one guy. You didn't see them?
I don't know what they were. You know, Spanish people come in all different sorts of
I know.
flavors.
What's really crazy is how people are either like really angry and like don't like me, like just because they support my opponent. It's like, I've always been like, look, if you guys are running, I'd be like, okay, I'm not supporting you. I'm supporting you, you know, and cool, you know, that's it. I hate you. I'm supporting you.
They get so butthurt over nothing sometimes too.
I don't understand. I tell you what, I guess my skin has gotten thicker, Kevin, wouldn't you say, over the last 2 years? Because I used to be really sensitive
Yeah,
over this.
you used to cry all the time.
Jeez, thanks.
You haven't cried. You actually haven't cried.
I've gotten tougher.
I'm like,
That's that
I
grit.
just don't understand.
That's that grit.
Just people just keep up. I'm like, look, who cares?
Yeah.
You chose to do this. Suck it
I
up,
know,
Buttercup.
man, but imagine like people just like going out of their way to tell you they don't like you.
Yeah.
You know, we all know there's people who don't like us. You know, you can be like, man, I don't think she likes me or he likes me because I can tell. They're
It's
like,
weird when it's political because like
they feel they have the right to tell you they hate you.
yeah.
Like, I hate you. Okay.
Well,
You know, so.
People are strange. What are you
But
gonna do?
you know what I'm gonna say though, and I'm really done with this. I'll have 1,000 people tell me they love me, and the one person who said they hate me gets amplified way too big.
Way too.
yeah,
big.
that's how it is with
You know,
celebrities
how
and
do we
stuff
take
too.
so much like those 2 people that flicked you off and said I'll never vote for, but how many people gave you thumbs up and beeped the horn?
Oh, tons
Tons.
of people.
But
Tons of
yet
people.
we remember
beep, beep,
the-
beep. Hey man, I love that lady. And I'm like, I love her too in the middle of the night.
Stop it.
And he's just like, what? I was like, she's my wife. He's like, oh, that was funny.
One guy yelled the other day, he's like, we love you, Mayra, and everything you do. I was like, thank you. But yet, I'll get upset that somebody gave me a thumbs down. And somebody actually screamed out of their car, and it was a white guy. You know, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, because negative reinforcement outweighs positive.
That's
reinforcement.
wrong. We
That's
need to
why.
change
That's
that.
why you gotta give Phil, send Phil one of your angry messages.
Oh, and let him make a thing with
Yeah,
it.
you gotta let Phil hear the angry messages.
Oh, I'll cut it up. I'll put the clown music under it like I did with the other person.
I just want you to know I don't like none of you. All of you people.
Now, I will tell you, the one thing that does bother me is the racist stuff.
Excuse me, I just want to know. You dropped your damn literature to my door, and I want to know why there wasn't a blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl on your flyer. You had all those other people.
I did get that.
Are you
What's
for real?
wrong with
I
being
swear
from
to you.
America? Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm like,
I really
what?
want to know, can someone answer me when somebody says, I don't vote for your kind?
Woman?
like, what
don't
is
know.
that kind?
What is that kind?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't either. I
A
don't
ple-
vote for
a
your
pleasant,
kind.
A pleasant person? Like,
A girl with
and
dark
then
hair.
then they say, oh, you're pulling the race card, so you can't say
so
anything.
if somebody tells you, I don't vote for your kind,
She could mean people with long hair.
or someone with a boot.
I don't have a boot.
Ooh, that's what you was talking about then.
Wow.
Someone who,
Someone with teeth, because she was kind of old.
someone who's got dark hair,
I don't know.
a female. I just would love.
Someone married to a Native American. you guys, you guys thought I was. I was just saying, I am actually Native American by a quarter.
1/3.
1/3. Oh, sorry, 1/3.
I had to break that down for you.
Just because you stand on Chickasaw Trail don't make you Native American, bro.
I am my mama. My mama is a Cherokees.
So anyway, but it's all good. It comes with the territory, comes with the job. I love you guys. And I need to really be blowing up the love more than the hate.
Well, yeah. So you said you got 2 weeks left.
Yep.
So 2 weeks left. So
16
what's
days.
What's there left for people to do? Like what? How are you gonna? Where the polling at near you? Like what's up with that? Like where?
16 days. What they can do. 1, get on social media and let the world know that you back our campaign, and you can do that with hashtag our Mayra, or you can do hashtag I'm with Mayra. You can do that. You can send Mayra a direct message just saying, hey, I just want you to know that we love you. Keep up the good work. And for shizzle dizzle. And leave it at that. And it doesn't even have to be public, because I can understand some people don't want their political views to be out front. You know, like some people just don't want people knowing that they're Republican or a Democrat, or a Democrat that votes for Republicans, or a Republican that votes for Democrats. So sometimes people are in the closet about that. And there's MPAs and all that other stuff in between. But I'm just saying sometimes people don't want all of that information out there. So you can do that. You can come out and volunteer if you want to. You can wear masks. We got the masks and stuff like that for you. You can sign wave. If you have a yard sign at your house, you can just go out to your street corner. It doesn't even have to be a main corner. It could be a street corner in your neighborhood. You can just get out there when it's 5 o'clock traffic and wave your little sign. And that would be plenty. Or you could take a picture with your yard sign, or take a picture at any sign that you see up and down the road. That would be great. And we can share those and let people know about it, because the thing is people need to be informed that the election is not November. The election is actually August 18th. People are too excited about presidential stuff, but not realizing all of the local races, from your soil and water. You got Shane McQuaid. He's running for soil and water. Shane. Why I always say it's Sean. Sean McQuaid. He's running for soil and water.
Because you're terrible with names.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names. Then you got people like the Sheriff Mina. He's running for re-election. Then you got Ricky Singh for Orange County property appraiser. You got the sheriff's race. You got some of these nonpartisan races. A lot of people don't know. State House. You got a lot of people that don't know. And then Samuel. I was saying, Samuel, he's run. So you got the State House, and that's one that's just specifically you got to be Democrat to vote. And then there's like one with Randy Ross. You have to be a registered Republican to vote. He wants a Republican
committee man,
state committee man or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's races that you have to be one party or the other, but this, like the commissioner's race, is nonpartisan. So you can be from any political party and vote for that race. And there's people running in. There's Pete Clark. There's Bill Moore. And then there's the one at the bottom, and that's Mayra Uribe.
The incumbent cucumber.
The eating cucumber.
And you know what? Talk to your friends. But if you really want to get involved, you can come do sign waving with us. You can come do phone calls with us. You can come be with us as we canvass.
Phone banking. You can do that from home.
Or you can come here. We're spacing.
Yeah. Social distancing. That's what they like to call it.
Distancing.
So they like to call it in the hood.
So we're really safe. We sanitize everything. So, give me a call. Or if you just want a yard sign in your yard.
Yeah, you just had one of those calls before we started the show.
I know, it was great.
You never know if people are calling to be mad.
So you gave your number out?
I always do.
Always. Bro, you do realize her number is the contact number for the radio show. So her number is on every flyer we've ever printed for the radio station. And her number is on.
You're like Mike. You're like Mike Jones.
Her number is on every boot camp flyer.
She did it unintentionally.
Mike Jones is the guy that put his number out in his rap song, and like it went crazy.
281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low, because Mike Jones is. I can't say that.
Can't say that part. But from the campaign, from the boot camp, from the radio show, from our construction company, your number is everywhere.
It is.
And
so, people, it's so funny when people call me, because they'll like get the flyer and they'll call and they're like, yes, I'm calling for Commissioner Uribe's office. I'm like, this is Mayra. This is the Mayra, the Commissioner Mayra Uribe. I'm like, yeah, this is Mayra. You pick up your phone? Yeah, I pick up my phone. What was funny is this lady left a message to one of our volunteers. She's like, I didn't actually think you'd call me back.
But she was angry when they talked to the people. She's like, I just want to give her a piece of my mind because I have some questions on some of the votes that she's made. And so the volunteer put down the information. Hey, this lady wants to speak to you when you get a chance. So Mayra got done with doing her Zoom calls for some conference crap. And The lady's like, hello. And she's like, yes, this is Commissioner Mayra Uribe. I'm calling about some, you want to speak to me? One of our volunteers said you want to have a conversation. What? Like, this is Mayra Uribe? You want to have like the commissioner? Mayra Uribe? And like, she didn't talk about anything negative. Like, it turned into a complete positive phone call.
Does that give you anxiety?
No.
No? You don't?
It can't.
I think it does. I think, see, she says no, right? But the truth be told, I remember there was a time when she ran, not the first time, the second time.
When we won?
The second time when we won, like 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I'm always on her. It doesn't matter what number comes to your phone, pick it up. And she's literally like, oh, I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing something with the kids. I just got home from work.
I don't like interrupting kid time, though.
And I'm like,
I will
look,
tell you that.
You don't have the option. You put your number out there. You don't know who it's going to be. It could be a bill collector. It could be somebody calling to let you know that. And I'm just saying, like, these scam people. The regular nonsense, right? Have you paid your electric bill? Like, yes, I paid it. It's cool.
Your social security number has been flagged. Please buy Apple gift cards.
I'm like, just answer, because now with all these Google numbers and people moving from all these other states here, the numbers don't mean the 407 is not going to come across anymore. Like, it could be random 1-877-545-433, and they'd be like, hi, my name is Mindy, and I live down the street from your house, and I really want to tell you I love you, and I want a yard sign. Like,
what's up, Mindy?
Pick up. You know what I'm saying? Pick up for everybody. So now she does that. But before, she was just like, when I get the time, I'll call them back. And I'm like, some people don't choose to leave a voicemail. So now you have a random number that you don't even know what it was about.
Myra, how often does your phone ring a day?
Oh.
Be realistic. Like, give me a number.
In a regular day, like
today, how often has it rang?
Hand me your phone.
About 18, 19 times.
That's a lie. Hand me your phone. That's saying like an hour.
No, it depends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that, any of that.
Yeah, I get a lot of calls. I try to pick up as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I can't. But I mean, just sometimes I'm on the phone and my phone will be ringing.
Now, is it busier now than it was before? Because I remember before, when you were doing your other job, you were on the phone all the time too. So
I know it's busier now because it's different stuff. But I will tell you the biggest difference.
27 text messages have came in, and that doesn't include how many times one individual
since we've been
person.
starting.
No, that's since this morning. 27 individual text messages, but there's one that's 15 messages in that one message.
Oh, those are all from me.
And then
don't scroll up, Kevin.
Don't scroll up.
No, don't.
Uh-oh. So since we've been sitting here, 15 voicemails.
Wow.
And
I'll call back.
That's impressive, though.
But it's
So
cool. But people don't expect me to pick up. People don't expect me to call back. And when I do,
I wouldn't. That's what I said. I wouldn't.
Your first call of the day was at 6:45 a.m.
Jeez.
Some people are early birds.
6:50, 7:50, 8:49, 8:49, 8:54 a.m., 9:06 a.m., 9:09 a.m.,
Wow.
9:15 a.m., 9:20 a.m., 9:31 a.m., 9:55 a.m., 10:08 a.m., 10:31 a.m., 10:47 a.m., 11:24 a.m., 11:38 a.m.
was a long call. It was
11:38 a.m., 1:03 p.m., 1:06 p.m., 1:06 p.m., 1:07 p.m., 3:04 p.m., 3:31 p.m.
We're gonna be here a while.
3:55 p.m., 4:04 p.m., 4:06 p.m., 4:08 p.m., 4:21 p.m., 4:32 p.m., 4:32 p.m. So you got people that's like, she ain't pick up, I'm gonna call again. It's same thing. 4:40 p.m., 4:42 p.m., 4:44 p.m., 4:49 p.m., 4:51 p.m., 4:58 p.m., 5:10, 5:11, 5:38 p.m., 6:04 p.m., 6:05 p.m., 6:17 p.m.
That's it.
And that's all the calls you picked up.
All right. I don't think we have all. I don't think we have enough.
No, and then there's a whole list of what was missed.
Wow.
So I'm just saying, and this is a Saturday.
Yeah.
This is a Saturday. If I pick the Monday up in this thing, it'd probably be a whole.
It can fill my whole log.
Wow.
So I she's very humble, but I will definitely tell her, besides what people say is that she's always going to get a photo op. There's a lot of work that happens behind the scenes and doing things in between that the normal person in a political position, and I've been involved in politics for about 18 years now, and I've seen people from presidential all the way down to soil and water, and I'm telling you, I've never seen someone that's elected. See, I've seen people trying to get elected. There's a big difference. People that are elected put in so much work.
Yeah.
Never seen it before.
Really, Mayra, you are burning rubber.
I love what I do. And if you love what you do, like you were excited about the podcast today,
Yes.
I get excited about my job.
Yeah.
What do you
I don't
get
even know what I get excited
I know.
for anymore.
We all want to know
Zaxby's?
too.
Zaxby's, that's exciting.
Oh, the mushrooms.
The mushroom, they got rid of the sauce though.
Oh, they got rid of the kicking zest? What is
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's
What do they
very
How do you
Yeah.
give? I don't. They just give ranch, like ranch and mushrooms. Like, bruh, I'm not eating a salad.
Oh, man.
Like, I don't even understand that. Like, it makes me not even like. I need to call them on that. I don't even want to eat the mushrooms anymore.
Oh man.
That's literally.
That's sad. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing there.
Hey, but this has been the life of us for the last couple months, and we love you guys. And hopefully, we can talk about some other things. We got some back to school events coming up. They're going to be drive up school events. First one starts tomorrow, 12 to 2 at Action Church, and then next weekend I'm going to have another one, and then the 15th I'm going to have another one.
Goodness.
So the 8th and the 15th.
I tell her how many events you want to have,
Because
man.
I try to spread it out so people don't have to travel across town. But we're going to give you a backpack with everything you need for back to school, whether you do face-to-face or virtual. But we're also going to add 5 disposable face masks, some sanitizer, and some informational resource guides for Orange County so you can get through this next school year.
Wow.
I get excited for doing that for people. I get excited, like, helping people.
I have a really dumb question.
What?
Can you vote for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I better,
He's like, can you vote for yourself?
I better be.
Wow.
Yes. There was actually an election. I can't remember the town, but the person running did not vote for themselves, and they lost.
By one vote.
That seems like a plot to a movie.
Yeah.
Dun,
They
dun,
did. They
dun.
thought they were doing like, well, I
got
care
busy.
about Jim. Jim's a good guy. Did not vote for themselves. They lost the election.
So, need you guys' support. We love you guys. We're here for you guys, and we're gonna have to do this more often.
Well, we got to do after the. What day is it again? The 18th?
Yes.
August 18th is.
We should do one next weekend, or right before the
primary.
election.
Okay.
Make sure people know.
I got cameras. We can do it big.
Yeah, but I don't look good today.
Podcast
Kevin's
doctor.
getting darker.
I'm getting way.
I might have to get some extra lights for that though.
I just be back there in the corner smiling, back there blending in with the black curtain.
I just see teeth.
But I mean, it's all about working hard, doing what you got to do.
Kevin's
and
been through 3 pair of shoes.
Yes.
He's got some new ones.
got some
Some
new
Under
shoes.
Armours.
But it's like, I love you guys, and
I love you guys.
Does
and I
Phil love people?
No.
The podcast doctor.
The pod doctors.
The podcast doctor.
The pod doctors. I love you. Stay tuned. There's always something out there. Download, subscribe, click the buttons. KevinSuttonShow.com. We put it there and put it all over the place. But hit us up on Facebook, KevinSuttonShow.com. Then you got, Kevin Sutton Show. And then you got Mayra Uribe. Then you got the podcast doctor. And there's
VoteUribe.com.
And then
Paid
there's
for and approved by Mayra Uribe for Orange County Commission District 3 nonpartisan race.
It's thepodcastdoctor.com.
but your Facebook profile is Phil.
The song ran out.
Love you. See ya.